If you watch my videos, you know that I love the Magnolia Parks universe. I read it for the first time on this channel and it consumed my whole entire personality. If you also watch my channel, you also know that I recently read Ali Hazelwood's YA romance Checkmate and I loved it so much. In today's video, we're going to be reading two of my most anticipated reads, Bride by Ali Hazelwood and Magnolia Parks Into the Dark by Jessa Hastings. Today is the 12th, so yesterday the 11th was my birthday. And crazy thing, you guys know how obsessed I am with the Magnolia Parks series. It's right here. And my roommate found like a copy of Magnolia Parks Into the Dark early yesterday, and she got it for me, and I'm so excited. Like, my heart is pounding. Like, I'm so scared. I actually have the new versions of them, like traditionally published ones, and then I also have the 4 indie published ones, and then I had to get the UK like Orion original cover ones. So that's coming from Blackwell. It's probably gonna come in like 2 to 3 weeks. So I think I am gonna have to read and annotate this version and then switch over those annotations into the next version. But also the Orion versions are a little bit bigger. I think they're like that much bigger than the indie covers. So I think they're like this much bigger. It's whatever. I'm not too upset. I'm so excited to read this. I wanted to do a whole what's it called? What was I gonna say? I wanted to, oh, let me take this sticker off. First, we're gonna start out with Magnolia Parks Into the Dark. This is what I've been waiting for so long. Before this went out, Jessa did a Q&A on Instagram. She ruined my whole entire life, basically. She said, this is the last book in BJ and Magnolia's point of views, and then we also have the Daisy Hates book, which follow Daisy, Christian, and Julian. Jessa's right now, she's writing number 2 right now, and she has not written Daisy Hates 3 or Daisy Hates 4, so that's gonna take like probably 2-3 years. So this is the last Magnolia Parks book we have for probably 2 to 3 years, which is actually like so upsetting. I don't know what I'm gonna do. And this one is 702 pages. I don't know. I'm scared. I'm scared. That's all I'm saying. And then next we have Bride by Ali Hazelwood. I'm gonna read in this video. Okay, I love Ali Hazelwood's writing because I love Checkmate. And this is her take on like a fantasy type of, I think this like, I don't know, it's kind of fantasy. Didn't care too much about The Love Hypothesis. Didn't read her second release, and then I love Theoretically just fine, and I absolutely loved Checkmate. So, like, I'm curious to see this. It's a paranormal romance. Those are the 2 books we're gonna read. First, I'm going to open this Cherry Twist Alani. I knew it was a new flavor, but I haven't tasted it, and it's hard to find. I like it better than Cherry Slush. Hi guys, I'm gonna start it. I was looking through tabs because I was like, should I tab this book because this is my other copy? I think I'm just gonna tab both this version and Jessa's OG cover version. These don't match at all. They just seemed pretty neutral, so I was like, okay, it's time to start. I have my pen ready. I'm gonna listen to a BJ Magnolia playlist. I think I'm gonna listen to Sarah's one because that's the one I have on my Notion as well. I don't know if I'm gonna cry like right off the bat. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I'm very brave right now and not putting tissues right here. If you do see me get up, I'm getting a tissue to wipe my tears. So I'm ready. I'm not ready. I don't know how long it's gonna take me. I'm not gonna rush through this whatsoever because this is the last one forever. Not forever. I'm just being dramatic. It's the last one for a long time. I'm really scared. Can't do it. I'm 1 chapter in, 16 pages in. I've cried, I've laughed, I've cried from sadness and happiness. I'm gonna go check my mailbox because I bought something and it says it's here. I don't know if it's gonna be here today or tomorrow because the mailroom people. I'm not okay. I had to take off the wings of my eyeliner. I can't wait to mark this reading on Goodreads. I'm gonna do that right now. Hi guys, it is the end of Tuesday. I spent most of the day reading because I didn't have any classes today, so I was very excited to just like catch up on reading, and I like having an uninterrupted amount of time to read Magnolia Parks, but I'm officially halfway through. I feel like so much has happened, but I also feel like, I don't know, like it feels like nothing has happened, but I feel like also so much has happened, which is so crazy. I just love following along these characters. But yeah, I'm on chapter 46, page 365. Let me read you some of my favorite quotes. I stare at him, the great love of my life. It was and it will always be him. He is my best day. They're just so cute. Oh, okay. Okay, this is what BJ said. I never sleep till you're home. Ever? Nope. What about in our lost years? I asked, turning around to face him. In our lost year, he slips his arm around my waist. We still shared locations. I just watched and wait till you got home. This page is full of annotations. Like, I don't know how I'm going to transfer these annotations over into the other book, but it's gonna happen. Yesterday I cried a lot. Yesterday I was full on sobbing. Like, my eyes got red. It was like not a good look. But I feel like I haven't cried as much as yesterday. I'm actually really scared to get in the second half of this book. I don't think I've like mentally prepared myself for that. I just love them. I just love this. I just love them. Oh, I love them. I don't know. I love it. I'm so excited. I actually felt like I was gonna read this a lot slower. And so I was thinking about reading Bride by Ali Hazelwood like simultaneously. So if I wanted a break from the heartbreak, I could go into Bride. Bride is about 400 pages. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might start this in the middle of starting this, which is it's something I never do. I never really read books simultaneously. I just don't think my brain can handle that. I'm really stupid. I have to focus on one story. But I feel like since I'm like so into these characters and I know them inside and out, I don't think I'm gonna be like, it's hard to follow. I'm actually really excited to get into this. I know what it's about, like loosely. I just heard like kind of like arranged marriage type of thing, and like there's a vampire, werewolf, a vampire bride, and an alpha werewolf form a dangerous alliance in this thrilling new paranormal romance. Cover's really pretty, and by really pretty, it has like, you can see like the detail, like the foil detailing, like the silver, like her hair, the stars, the eyes. I'm really enjoying it, so that's good. Thanks, Jessa. I'm truly like not prepared. The next Daisy Hates is like in 3 years. I don't even think it's like, it might not be that long, but I just like put that time period in my head because she hasn't written Daisy Hates 3 and she's writing Never 2 right now. So I don't know, like, I'm not a writer. I don't know how long writing takes. For me as a college student, it takes forever. See you guys in my next update. I'm literally running so late. I think I have to leave in like 10 minutes. Have to do my makeup, but I decided to show you guys my outfit. Oh my god. First, I decided to wear these sweatpants, and I was like, these really, because I just bought these and I washed them and I was like, I really want to wear those. Then I decided, I was like, oh, I'm reading Magnolia Parks one right now, and this matches perfectly with these sweatpants, so I'm wearing this. This is House of Jupiter. It's No Guns at the Dinner Table, Daisy Hates. I think I got this in like a 2X. I wore a gray shirt underneath this, and I was like, okay. And then you could like see the collar of it. So I decided to wear the red to tie in the red. And it is my little Magnolia shirt. Well, it's not really Magnolia, but it's got a little deer. So yeah, there's that. Hi guys, it's Wednesday. I'm back from my classes. I'm so tired. Like, I don't know why I'm so tired today. Like, was running late. I think every time I have a 3-hour class, it like takes the life out of me. It sucks the life out of me. I think I'm gonna start Bride by Ali Hazelwood. I love the Magnolia Park series. I love it so much. I just don't think I can continue reading this right now. I just don't want it to end ever. And so like, I want to get into it, but then I also just don't want to cry because I know I'm going to cry, but I want to know what happens to the characters. I just need a break for a second. So I think I'm gonna read that at my own pace. If I get into a substantial way into it, I'll update you guys, but maybe I'll like try to read this and then see that I do want to just focus on the Magnolia Park series. So it could go either way. I don't know. I went outside. I felt like so like out of place. I was just walking around campus in this like basically white outfit, and I was like, I look a little like, I wouldn't be surprised if someone like recorded it on their Snapchat and was like, oh my god, this girl's wearing a matching set. So whatever. I'm gonna try to read this. I'm not built for this. I don't know what's happened to me today. I just keep complaining that I'm so tired. Like, that's the one, like, I think I've said that 20,000 times today. Oh, I've actually did start Bride. I'm about 52 pages in, and I'm still halfway through Magnolia. I haven't read a single thing about it. I don't know if I'm gonna read any of it today. I think I'm gonna try to get through more of Bride, and tomorrow I have a bunch of work to do. I have a bunch of work to do, but I also get to do that at home. So I have time to just like lounge around and read Magnolia. So I think that's what's gonna happen. I think I'm gonna try to get through Bride tonight. So we have the Alpha Were, which is Lo Moreland, and he's the alpha of the Were clan basically. And then we have the Vampire. The Vampire is Misery, and they have an arranged marriage. He doesn't know what she wants. Her dad's he's a councilman, and so he's like, why did she agree to this? Like their thing, they're not like on, it's like honestly vampires versus werewolves, like to the extreme. Like they do not like each other. There's like a clear division. So the vampires, they're not doing so well. Their population's dwindling. They're not like reproducing, and so they're like, oh wait, we need to have an alliance with the werewolves or we're gonna die soon. Like our whole population's gonna die soon, and so they need to have an agreement to like not kill each other and then regrow the population so they don't go extinct basically. Lo's trying to like figure out like what's Misery doing, and we don't know what Misery's doing either, so that's why I feel like I have to figure it out. It's very fast paced. It's very Ali Hazelwood in that like aspect. There's some fun lines. I'm not like obsessed. I don't really care about any of the characters so far. I want to get into this a little bit more, but I'm still loving this. I don't ever want to finish it. I think that's what it is. I'm putting off the inevitable so I don't go through pain. But when my other copy comes in, I'm gonna have to annotate that. So I'm gonna have to go through the pain again. I love this book. Honestly, I don't care what you have to say about the shoe covers. I like the shoe covers now. My second favorite shoe cover is the red Magnolia, original Magnolia. I just don't like the Great Undoing color. I don't like this yellow color that much, but I really like the blue. So beautiful. Oh, you took a tumble. That was so bad. Honestly, no. Someone get me in touch with just effing Hastings or the people at Dutton Books. Why are these glossy covers? Like you can see the gloss. Yeah, you can see the gloss. Why is this a glossy cover? All of them are glossy and this one's not glossy. This is the matte cover, you see? Why is this matte? It's actually really annoying me, but also this book is effing massive. I'm gonna go read. I'm actually so tired. I told you that already. I actually feel like if I get into that bed, I will just like not even read the book. Hi guys, I'm back. I started Bride at page 126 this morning and I finished it probably around an hour ago, maybe 45 minutes ago, and I'm sitting on a rating. I think I'm gonna put it at I think I'm going 3.75. 3.75. Maybe it'll change. You have to find out in the wrap up. Like, I feel like I just can't put it at a 4, but I enjoyed my time reading it and I recommend Bride. I just like, I think the only reason it's not a 4 is because honestly, I just don't really care. I didn't feel like the stakes were high. I thought we were just like, I thought it was just meh, you know what I mean? I really liked Misery. She's the vampire. And I liked the friendship she's made. And I like just like, I just think Ali Hazelwood's writing is just very easy to digest. And it's very, very simple. And it's funny. The romance was okay. Like, I just think I liked Misery, so I, like, in turn liked her romance. But Lo was just like a pretty mid guy, honestly. Probably, I feel like he had the least personality out of all the Ali Hazelwood books that I've read so far. It's like, he was just there. I'm not gonna lie. He was just like, he was just a guy. I recommend it. It's not like a fave, but I had a good time reading it. I think towards the end, probably like end fourth of the book, that's when the spice started racking up, and it was I don't know if it's fully Omegaverse coded, but it's a werewolf. Like, you gotta know. Like, I don't know what to tell you. If you're going into this not expecting the Omegaverse with the werewolf main love interest, you got another storm coming, hun. Forgot to tell you what this is about. Okay, did I tell you? Is we follow Misery, and so to make this alliance between the werewolves and the vampires, basically, they formed an alliance with the marriage of Lo and Misery. And Misery has some preconceived notions getting into the marriage, and like why she like accepted and was like, yeah, I'll do it. Like I'll be the girl that marries the alpha. So Lo's trying to figure out like why that's happening, and also like navigate him being an alpha and like the repercussions of being like a kind of a new alpha in the werewolf realm, and then also navigating like the alliance and marriage with the vampires. I really liked the side characters in this. Like I thought they were really good. So yeah, honestly, Ali Hazelwood books is just like so easy to digest. So thanks, Ali Hazelwood. I feel like I was kind of in a book slump. Like I was excited to read this book, and like I kept wanting to get back to it. Like, I don't know, Ali Hazelwood is just like she leaves off the chapters where you're like, oh my god, I really want to pick it back up and like get to reading. Now I have to actually get to reading Magnolia Parks, or else this video is never gonna end. I'm really scared. I don't know. Like anything can happen. Anything can happen in this last half. Anything could happen. Okay, I'm reading Magnolia Parks right now. I truly don't know what Jessa does. I truly don't know what she puts in these books, because I get anxiety. Like my heart is beating so fast. There's like my stomach hurts. I was so overstimulated listening to music. I had to rip these off because of what's happening right now. Like I truly just cannot be normal, and like I truly get so anxious. Like I don't think I ever get like this over like a book. Like even with like high stakes like fantasy plots, I'm not like, oh my god, what's gonna happen? Like I don't know what's wrong with me. And that's the update. That's the update. Hi guys, I'm 628 pages into the dark. I have around 100 pages left. I'm just getting, like, I don't know what's happening. Like my little tiny brain, I'm trying to like guess what's happening, but I don't think I can like guess what's happening at the same time. I think I'm just like along for the ride. It's gonna lead to the next Daisy Hates, but I feel like if I know what happens at the end of this and I have to wait 2-3 years to find out what actually like all goes down, my life's over. I don't think we're gonna end on a sad note. I do think we're gonna end on a happy note because it's the last BJ Magnolia book, but Jessa Hastings could literally just like punch me in the face and I'd be okay with it. So I'm okay with it. Here are the tabs. Yep, 100 pages left. I think this is my last update I'm gonna talk about before I finish the whole book and have my thoughts on it. I'm so scared to finish this book, but I feel like if after I finish this book, it will just make me appreciate going through all the other books more. And I honestly felt like I haven't cried as much as I was expecting to cry. I think I cried the most in the first Magnolia Parks. Something happened and I can't say. I feel like that's what like was like, oh, what's happening? And it happened in Magnolia and BJ's head too, so I'm like, I don't think I'm going crazy. And like people were just acting weird. And I'm just like, okay, that happened to like 65-ish% through the book. I'm gonna finish it, don't know when, could be tonight, could be in 3 days. Who knows if I put it off. I just don't think I can ever not love this series. I truly don't know what Jessa could write that makes me hate the book. Like, and that's like so bad to say, but she could write anything in this universe, I wouldn't hate it, I think. Like, I think that's how in I am with it. So yeah, I feel like this one's the funniest. it's not like the funniest in like terms of themes, because we're going through it in this book, but like I feel like this has like the most like witty little lines that she has. It's just the Magnolia charm, and I love it. So I'm gonna go edit. I haven't been editing. It's so bad. Like, I just do not want to edit this one video I'm editing, and it's just not fun. There's about 30 pages left. Hi guys, I've collected myself, I've gotten ready for the day. I'm still in my How's the Weather Parks t-shirt but I feel like everyone knows what I'm gonna rate it. 5 stars. 5 stars. No notes. I feel like it's hard because it is like the 5th book in the series, and also like the like 3rd book in BJ and Magnolia's point of view. So you really do have to read all the other books to get a sense of what's happening. But honestly, there is no plot of these books. These books, like, they don't follow a structure whatsoever. It's like a reality TV show in book form, and you're following these characters, you're following the friend group, and it's just like it's a crazy effing time. From the 1st to the 2nd to the 3rd, I've fully loved BJ and Magnolia's story. I love them so much, and they started this whole obsession for me. Like, this book really started it, and it made me feel all the emotions, and I will forever be grateful to the series, because I don't think I've loved something like this in a long time. I don't know what other type of like book series would shine a light to the Magnolia Parks universe to me. Like, I don't know, like, it's unhealthy. I don't know how to say it, and like, maybe you won't understand it, but like, it really like is my personality. It's my life base. And I didn't even write the books. In the 3rd book, there's heavier topics. This is more personal growth and development between the different characters than more like relationship drama. I promise you, I won't be offended if no one likes this series. If I keep on blabbing about it, and like, if you read this and you're like, oh my god, that girl lied to me, I'm so sorry, but it hits in my head. It just hits different to me. I just love Magnolia, I love BJ, I love everybody. No notes. Okay, this is the last book in BJ and Magnolia's POV, but there are gonna be 2 more Daisy Hates books in in those characters' point of views. So I feel like we don't get like, we're like alluded, and we're like yeah, I feel like we're alluded to like what happens in that book, but I feel like what's gonna happen in those books and like the plot lines of that book. But I honestly feel like this book, this Magnolia Parks, is the least like insider scoop of what's gonna happen into Daisy Hates 3. And because the first Magnolia Parks, you can understand like, oh, what's gonna happen in Daisy Hates 1, and because they follow the same, like, they're set in the same timelines, just following different characters. And in Magnolia Parks A Long Way Home, like, we pretty much know basically what's gonna happen in the Daisy Hates Great Undoing, but I feel like I've got some inklings and like some suspicions, but nothing is set in stone. Only like one thing is really set in stone, and it makes me really want to read Daisy Hates 3. And I love the Daisy Hates books. I honestly love the Daisy Hates books and the Magnolia Parks books equally. Like, I don't prefer one or the other. I love both of them. I love both of them so much. A lot of people do like the Daisy Hates books because of one specific character. And honestly, whenever they like say like, oh, I love the Daisy Hates books just because of this character, I'm like, shut up. You don't deserve the Daisy Hates books if you only care about one character in the Daisy Hates books. You're fake. Okay. I don't know what came over me. I don't know what came over me. I'm so sorry. Okay, so 5 stars for Magnolia Parks Into the Dark. I'm so Like, I think the story wrapped up perfectly. I think BJ Magnolia's story is so, why am I gonna cry? It's so beautiful. I love him. I love how it ended. Thank you, Jessa Hastings. This book marked up. Oh, let me read you some of my favorite quotes. Loving him so much, it feels like I'm choking on it. Not a day has gone by since I met you where I have not loved you. I drink those words in like they're water. One name, two letters, frequently the name of my existence and forever, for better and for worse, my favorite thought. Like, why is she a poet? People prattle on about twin flames a bit these days, and then I cut it off. It pisses me off because they don't have it. We have it. How many loves do you get in a lifetime? That's a question I've wondered before. If you ask the sun, I've had far too many, and in some ways that's true, I have. But actually, I've only had two great ones. Why am I gonna cry? I love how it feels to be needed by her. I haven't found a better high, and I've looked everywhere. I stare at him, the great love of my life. It was and always will be him. A love like ours, you drown in it, fill up your lungs with it, choke on it, and cough it up as you lay there dying. Next, I read Bride by Ali Hazelwood. I had fun reading it. Very easy. I feel like the halfway through point of Magnolia Parks, it was putting me into like, I never want to read a book ever in my life again because I don't want to finish that book, and if I can't finish that book, I'm never going to read. So this really pulled me out and pushed me to finish Magnolia Parks 3. I really liked Misery. I think Misery as a character was so good, and I'm so glad that I really liked Misery. I feel like Lo, the main guy character, he was lacking. I felt like there was nothing to him. I'm not gonna lie. I was just like, okay, Lo, give me nothing. It wasn't just focused on the romance, but it was also focused on the romance. It was focused on this like mystery aspect that Misery was trying to figure out. She was like, what's happened? The politics between the werewolves and the vampires. It was alright. Like I didn't care too much. The Omegaverse little like sprinkle was fine. If you want to know the Omegaverse, look it up. This is very mild Omegaverse. 3.75. It was funny. I just like Ali Hazelwood's like writing. I think she does like humor very tastefully. Like some people hate it, but some people love it, and I'm a lover. I think it's funny. I think the little like one-liners that she puts in are funny, and I can appreciate them. These are the two books we read. Good reading week. Laughed and got my heart broken basically. So what more can I ask for? Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this non-spoiler reading vlog of 2 new releases, one that I was totally anticipating. Comment down below anything. You just literally saw me sob for like a long time, so we're like this now. You just saw me sob my eyes out, so like, comment, subscribe. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video.